Santa Sue.
Welcome back to KSSH News at Noon. I'm Gabriel McDonald.
And I'm Karen Coronado. This week we'll be focusing on health and nutrition issues for our beloved Santa Susana community.
Then let's start by kicking some ash.
Some what?
Ash! Here's Sarah Wolfson with the Teens Kick Ash Conference in Camarillo.
Hey Santa Sue, Sarah Wolfson here at the Kick Ash 2014 convention, where broadcasting students took a trip to learn more about tobacco prevention. Let's check it out.
If you're nervous before an exam or a job, you need a smoke to calm you down. Where before, you could just take a deep breath of air, a walk in the park. But now, your emotions, especially the ones of euphoria, are controlled by the drug. That's what we call the addiction. And these are the elements designed to hit you in the brain.
Back to the studio!
Okay, but technically e-cigarettes are not smoking.
But they're being treated just like regular cigarettes. Here's more.
I'm here with attorney and former legislative analyst Susan Hayden to discuss Senate Bill 648.
Senate Bill 648 was introduced in the legislature in the spring of 2013. Among other provisions, it provides for the prohibition of using electronic cigarettes in public places such as schools, campuses, public buildings, public places of employment.
So, Ms. Maya, what is district policy surrounding e-cigarettes?
Well, e-cigarettes were added to the board policy October 8th, 2013, and they are seen in the same light as regular cigarettes. So the intervention, the training and education, as well as the disciplinary policies follow those same rules.
Students that are legally able to possess e-cigarettes, is it illegal for them to use them on campus?
Yes, all of our campuses receive special funding from government sources, and as a recipient of those fundings, districts must meet certain requirements, such as tobacco use prevention education, but they are also not allowed to have any sort of tobacco products on campus or being used. So that includes students and adults.
And does this include e-cigarettes that use nicotine-free solutions?
Mm-hmm. It's not really up to the school to investigate whether or not there is a nicotine-free solution or not, or maybe solution that has other components that are unhealthy. But e-cigarettes are not allowed in any form on campus for students.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
This next story is about when to eat.
Some people recommend that half of your calories for the day should be eaten in a nice breakfast, because what do you do after you eat breakfast and you go for the day? You're going to school, you're active, you're studying.
Breakfast gives you the energy to last through the day.
Breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper.
We follow the Healthy Meal Kids plan from it's the government program. Things have the wheat and grain. We offer fresh fruits in the morning, orange juice.
So do you eat breakfast?
Eat your breakfast.
I eat oatmeal because it helps me get my day started.
I drink coffee for breakfast.
I don't really eat breakfast.
I haven't had breakfast.
Here's Holly Smith with a former alumni
who's made good health her career in Washington, D.C.
Hey Santa Sue, Holly Smith here with Megan Geiger. So Megan, you're the registered dietitian for the DC School District?
That's correct.
What does that job really entail?
Well, I'm in charge of writing the menus. I make sure that we're following all of the USDA regulations. We also have an extra piece of legislation that DC put in place called the Healthy Schools Act, so I make sure that we're following that. I also make sure that we are taking care of food allergies. We have a lot of students who have food allergies in our district, so I write them special menus. We also have students in our district who have hypertension or diabetes, and I write special menus for them and make sure that we're safely feeding them.
How do you get a career like this?
Well, you can major in dietetics as an undergraduate, or you can major in something else and then come back to dietetics as a master's student, and that's what I did.
Simi Unified School District doesn't have a dietitian. What are the advantages of actually having one?
I think that it's really important for a school district to have a food and nutrition professional, someone that has a science background, someone that can safely manage food allergies, that's had hospital experience like every registered dietitian has, because that is required as part of your internship. And I think that if you don't have a dietitian on staff, you're taking a risk. I think it provides a level of comfort for parents to know that you can safely feed their children and you have somebody that is a professional in the field who can do that.
Well, there you have it, Santa Sue. Back to you in the studio.
Wait, you are in the studio.
Yep, I know.
But there's a reason why they call it dope.
Here's Ryan Sloter with that.
We've all heard it. Drugs are bad, drugs are addictive, drugs can kill you. But what about somebody who's already addicted? Ryan Sloter reporting, and I went to Action Family Counseling to learn about rehabilitation. What is Action exactly?
Well, Action is a nonprofit organization where we help families and addicts, be it teenagers or older adults. We range from the ages of anywhere from 13 to 60. We have some inpatient residential centers. There's a couple for the adults, and then we have 2 for the adolescents. What we provide is education of addiction, coping skills, relapse prevention, and after our patients go through residential, they come here to intense outpatient, where they meet 3 times a week for 3 hours at a time, where we also continue with the education of their addiction and what kind of skills they can use to prevent them from relapsing again. And then they also attend support groups twice a week. With treatment, what we provide is 30 days of inpatient, then it's usually 90 days of intense outpatient, but why they're in outpatient is where we help them, develop a support network. That way, when they go to their 2 meetings a week, they create a foundation of people they can call once they're out of treatment. But in order to stay abstinent and to maintain sobriety and recovery, it's a lifetime process.
We asked staff and students what tips they employ to stay healthy
and prevent getting sick.
Well, I have lots of tips, and first tip is wash your hands all the time throughout the day.
For me, when I get sick, I drink lots of juice and water.
Since I've been taking this, like every morning, I have not gotten a cold since, and I've been taking it for about 2 years.
I see a lot of people sharing drinks, and that's a good way to spread germs.
Wash your hands and drink lots of milk.
We don't get a lot of exercise, especially me. I keep losing weight. I keep losing the same pounds over and over again. But, you can do better.
Follow healthy habits such as eat right, exercise, get plenty of sleep, wash your hands, and don't do drugs.
Now on to regular business.
Which leads me to this. I just don't understand why college has to cost so much.
FAFSA may be the answer. Let's find out what that is.
Hey Santa Sue, Cynthia Gonzalez here. The free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA, is due March 2nd. Let's go learn more about that.
A way to get money. From what I hear, it gives you money, and money's always good.
FAFSA is a financial aid form online that seniors fill out between January 1st and March 2nd. It's basically the form that's going to help you get any kind of funding, some loans, in order to go to college. It doesn't matter what college. You could be going to art school, community college, a tech school, vocational school, or a 4-year university.
Yes, I have filled out the FAFSA because I want money.
I filled out the FAFSA because it's really important to fill it out early because the funds they have are limited.
Back to you in the studio.
This next story is an auto drama.
Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Shannon Smith, and I'm here with Michael Kennedy. So Michael, what is your senior project?
Is a one-man show in the form of 3 auto dramas featuring original choreography, original monologues, and an original medley. An auto drama is a tool that is used by actors to delve into their own life and use experience from your own life in the role of a character. We ask for $8 donations at the door, and all proceeds go to the Trevor Project.
Okay, you definitely look like you're not saying any words.
Let's find out more about that 55-minute drill we ran Tuesday.
Here's Rosendo Rios with the story.
Hello, Santa Su. I'm Rosenda Rios. On Tuesday, we participated in a disaster drill down here at the Blacktops. Let's go talk to Assistant Principal Ms. Ledesma about it.
The emergency drill on Tuesday was an earthquake evacuation drill. However, a lot of the procedures would apply to a variety of types of different emergencies. The purpose of the drill is to practice. We really want to see where we need to improve, what things can we make more efficient, and just kind of have everyone experience what it would be like so that they're not panicked in the case of a real emergency. I think student participation really made this drill effective because we had students with broken legs that were unconscious, real life situations that would happen, and our staff had to deal with those situations as they came up. Our staff and students had a lot of great feedback so that we can improve our emergency response procedures in the future.
Students and staff, thank you so much for your participation. We had a great drill.
It's groweth nigh.
Yeah, watch this.
Well, the 2014 Winter Olympics are in the books.
A spectacular show. We didn't cover the games because it's beyond our scope.
We have a deal with NBC. We don't cover the Olympics and they don't cover Santa Su.
But we can talk about the Academy Awards because we have a staff movie expert right here on campus. Our own August Braddock checked in with Mr. Golden for his take on Best Actor and Director.
Okay, here we are with part 2 of the Academy Award special for Golden Reviews, and I'm going to be breaking down the other nominations. So first, we're going to start off with Best Director. It looks like it's going to go to Alfonso Cuarón for Gravity. Steve McQueen for 12 Years a Slave is a possible second, but I'm hoping and pulling for Alfonso Cuarón. Now we're going to do with actor in a leading role. Matthew McConaughey is the favorite. He's been winning most of the awards, but I think that people are starting to see Leonardo DiCaprio's performance as a viable win as well. My personal favorite is Leonardo DiCaprio. I feel like his performance is one of the best I've ever seen. Actress in a leading role, it's looking like it's going to be Cate Blanchett. She's been winning the major awards. It was an incredible performance in Blue Jasmine. I'd also be delighted to see if Sandra Bullock won for Gravity, a very deep performance that deals with some very powerful, painful issues that I know she, in reality, has dealt with, and I think she dug deep for that role. Next one is actor in a supporting role. This is probably the only category that I feel like is a slam dunk. There's no controversy whatsoever. It's going to go to Jared Leto for Dallas Buyers Club. If the only reason to see that movie is for him, it's worth the price of admission. And last category is actress in a supporting role. And it looks like it's probably going to go to Lupita Nyong'o for 12 Years a Slave. Her performance was very powerful, very tragic, and very painful to watch. There's a good chance that Jennifer Lawrence could win for American Hustle because she's so loved in the Academy, but I'm really pulling for June Squibb in Nebraska, a very funny, raunchy performance, and it was a lot of fun to go see. I strongly suggest checking out Nebraska as well.
And that's the way it is.
February 27th, 2014.
Have a healthy life, Santa Su.
There's a dead person. Oh no, I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.